To my channel, I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and welcome to part 2 of my Philadelphia spring break adventure. In this video, we will be doing a lot of things, so if you haven't checked out part 1, definitely check out part 1 right now, and hopefully you enjoy it. Don't forget to like the video, and do consider hitting that subscribe button and leaving a comment. So now we are going to the printing press. They said we can see what it was like to print items back in like whenever they used the printing press. Up there, we don't know if it's the Liberty Bell.
Someone's hitting it. Someone's hitting it.
Hey.
The Liberty Bell is over there. It's cracked.
Oh, okay. Learn anything interesting?
Yeah, I learned. What did you say? It was a treason?
Well, yeah, the Declaration of Independence was an act of treason. The Philadelphia Bank. We are looking for the printing place to see what it looks like to use a printing press. The weather has definitely warmed up. I will say, if you guys want to come here, most of your activities, if you go to the right museums, it can definitely be free, because where we just came out from, if you go between 9 and 10 a.m., it's free. If you want to go after 10 a.m., though, then you're going to have to pay for it. So wake up early, guys, and you'll have free activities to do. And where we're going now, they said they don't offer it all the time, but this is free as well, if we can find it at least. Oh, okay. They got free books. Share a book. What type of books do they have?
These are
So you're not
big
gonna read,
ones.
so you're not gonna carry anything.
Oh, there's no way I'm gonna read.
No.
That's too
They don't have any books that call to me, guys. They
I
put a
don't wanna
movie
touch
in
this
there.
anymore.
So these are all the documents
Yeah.
that they sell, $5, and you can get like your own printed press version of it. This is the print and press machines.
They're all wedged together with pressure. They're not glued. There's no magnets on there or anything like that. So I have everything I want to say, but just like today, if I'm going to print something, what else do I need?
You need information though.
You need information, so I got my information.
Where did the information come from?
So if they want news, how do you get news? How do you...
reporters, like
People would go out and need some ink, which is super duper sticky. As you can hear, it's very different than modern ink for writing. And very different from writing generally. It is kind of satisfying sounding. It does stick to the type really, really well.
So it's a workout printing per page.
It's more like a workout printing many pages.
Okay.
One page is like, but
and how
they
many pages per newspaper issue?
4.
4? Oh, okay.
They made paper out of old clothing, so rags.
clothing.
This is 100% cotton.
Wow.
They would recycle.
Do you know how
clothes.
expensive cotton is now?
Cotton paper is expensive, but nowhere near as expensive as linen paper, which is more what they would have been using. We used cotton paper. Yep. So I got my ink, I got my paper. There was one person putting ink on, one person putting paper on. The person who puts the paper on is going to give this a couple of good pulls. There's a big handle here. There's a big screw inside of this housing. And a big block of wood.
Whoa.
And 2 good pulls.
That looks like that takes a
And they have been able to do that whole process, ink,
Yeah.
paper, and pulling in about 15 to 20 seconds. So they can do a couple hundred in an hour or a few
wow.
thousand in a day.
And now it's there.
So today we have 4 quotations,
Wow.
2 with wood cuts, having to do with Mr. Benjamin
I
Franklin.
cannot live without
How
one.
many
For men
discs?
who are very to the
How
fellow
many
always
discs?
anxious experience.
Sometimes we do 20 or 30.
Wow.
The other day I had a couple hours, so I came in here and like for an hour I just printed, I did about 50.
People from making counterfeit documents, he put flowers.
The difference is this.
interesting.
This
How
is
much is
longer
that?
than both,
This is a 5-pound note.
and this is for $5.
Got a collector's card. But now we're walking to the Liberty Bell. We just filmed some videos, very cool, very cool. We doesn't know how to tie a shoelace yet, guys.
Hey, why are you recording this?
Because you should know how to tie your lace in. Stop it. Wow. You should know how to tie your shoelace in.
So this has like the history behind the bell. I'm assuming who like the people who designed it, built it, ritual significance of it, symbolism. kind of streamlining, like skipping over sections because we want to see the actual bell, guys.
The State House bell. It would later be known by a name familiar to all.
Let the bell be cast by the best workman, with the following words well-shaped in large letters round it.
To meetings.
The bell rings and I must
That's why
go
he was
among the
doing
great
it
ones
out
and talk
there.
politics.
It also rang to inform citizens of important announcements in the State House Square.
I got a great question here on how the bell cracked. Now, how this bell broke, but it's probably a combination of things. The metal wasn't very good, they didn't take care of this bell, and they rang it the wrong way. Now, what that's going to result in is a fracture. When? We don't know. Who did it? We don't know. You see where it looks like someone took their finger and poked through the metal? That is where they had the drill bit. Opened up those sides on purpose. Because you know, crack bells bang up against themselves. But if you drill out those sides, does it bang anymore?
No.
No. But you have to get all of the fracture out. If you don't, it'll crack again. Its metal came from England, from the Whitechapel Bell Foundry out there in London, because it was illegal to be a bell maker here in the colonies. If you bought all of our finished goods here in Philadelphia, what good is England? And they think about sending this cracked bell back. However, two local metalworkers, John Pass and John Stowe, well, they say, we can fix the bell here in Philadelphia for you. They offer to take this cracked Whitechapel bell, melt it down, and recast it here in Philadelphia. And they are called ingenious workmen.
Left the Liberty Bell, so now we are going to, I think it's Reading Market, because we saw that's like a food market with a lot of different stuff. Some lotto tickets, guys. Out in the Uber, guys. Drop off location. Oh yeah, I did see that on TikTok. Terminal Market. This is where we're going on TikTok. They had like a variety of different restaurants. We took an Uber here. It was $6. One of the employees said we could walk, guys. That would have been a really long walk, so I'm really glad we didn't walk. We don't eat that.
We have to go to Rock.
They have wraps over there. Jerky. Oh wow, seafood.
What do they do? Cooking the seafood?
I guess shrimp or fish.
You're cooking the seafood?
No.
You're selling seafood. Oh, over there he said. Oh.
Philadelphia. I don't want that. That's no. Not for me. They're big in here. They have hamburgers. They have more stuff over here. These. They have various seats and everything. Hamburgers. They have like chicken, it looks like. Soul food.
Hold on.
Fruit.
Hello.
Okay, fruits.
I can't hear you.
Jewelry. Oh, look at pearls. Jumbo shrimp all day. 1 dozen fried. Trees look really, really pretty. So my mom and I, we got like a shrimp platter. It came with fries, some shrimp, and like fried clam. Yeah, that was $21.60 on its own. And then they also had a special. You could get a dozen fried shrimp for $20, so we also got that. So in total, my mom and I, we're gonna share, and we spent about $42 rounded up. And we are at Pearls. How's the burger taste?
Good.
We have like a dozen shrimp for $20, and then they had shrimp with fries and fried clams for also $21. All right, guys, so we just finished eating. My sister, she got a Philly cheesesteak. As you saw, she literally ate everything. How was it, the Philly cheesesteak? It was good.
A Philly and Philly. Can't go wrong.
It was good. Wow. My mom and I, we had seafood. Honestly, I rated it like a 4 out of 10. It was very crispy and crunchy, which I appreciated. However, no taste. A huge crab leg. They have octopus, if that's your forte. A lot of fresh seafood. Very nice, very nice. They have prawns. Wow, those are huge. Thank you so much for watching part 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for next week for part 3 of the video. If you haven't checked out part 1, check it out. The link is in the description box. Have a great day and don't forget to like the video.